Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me this evening for my Facebook Live. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sandra Ennis, and I am a residential realtor with RE/MAX Little Oak here in Fort Langley. I teased you tonight with wine, cheese, and art. So are you wondering what all that is about? Well, if you look over my shoulder, no, that side, there is a beautiful painting there by an artist of the name of Marilyn Hunt, and she is a local BC artist, and her art has been in our office for the last month or so, some beautiful pieces, and it is part of what our office does, which is the Upstart Art Program. And with that program, we have local artists that have the opportunity to display their art in our office for a month or so. And while the art is on display, we've got the beautiful big windows. People walk by and people will have a look at the art. They might even come into the office to have a closer look. It's wonderful for us in the office because we get beautiful artwork. But during that time, at some point, we have a wine and cheese event. So that's how the wine and cheese goes together. So the event for Marilyn Hunt is this Thursday, December 7th, from 4 to 6 p.m. So it's an opportunity for us as RE/MAX Realtors in the office to invite our clients, our friends, family to come to the event. The artist also invites friends and family. Come on by, get a chance to see the rest of her art. There's other beautiful art around here. I'm only going to tease you with the one picture behind me. So come by and have a glass of wine and nibble on some cheese and look at the rest of the art. So the Upstart Art Program is something that our office does. Basically what we're looking for is local artists. Maybe you haven't had the chance to display their art in a lot of places. We take 4 to 6 pieces from them, depending how big they are. We have quite a fancy art hanging system so that they get hung up, displayed, depending on the size. And as I said, the art is here for about a month or two, and then we have the wine and cheese event, and it's just a great way to be part of the community. So the Upstart Art Program is another example of the community involvement that RE/MAX Realtors get involved in. I've mentioned on previous broadcasts that here in the Fort Langley office, we get involved in the Cranberry Festival, we get involved in the May Day Parade. A few weeks ago, I talked about the Realtors Care Blanket Drive, which is where we collected scarves and hats and jackets and all of that kind of stuff. We took several bags to the Langley Salvation Army a few weeks ago, and they distribute those items to the people in need. So that was a great event, and thank you to those of you that did bring things by to the office. So they all went into good hands. Many of us also participate in the Children's Miracle Network Foundation, in which we donate a portion of our commissions off of every sale towards the Children's Miracle Network. The RE/MAX Realtors of the Lower Mainland are very involved in the Toy Mountain, which is coming up actually this week, at the end of the week at Guildford. So RE/MAX agents throughout the Lower Mainland have donated cash. That cash has been turned into toys, and a huge mountain of toys that will be added to the Toy Mountain that is at Guildford this week. So that's another example where realtors get involved in their communities. And this is something that's very important to us, specifically here in the RE/MAX Little Oak office here in Fort Langley. We live and work in this community, and we want to be part of the community and give back to the community and be involved in community events. So as I mentioned, the Upstart Art Program is one example of that, and the wine and cheese this Thursday night, December 7th, from 4 to 6 p.m. is another example of that. Typically, one thing we do with the Upstart Art Program is we coordinate our wine and cheese with the Fort Gallery, which is a gallery in Fort Langley, and they do once a month they feature a particular artist, whether it be art or it could be a poet, it could be a musician, artists of all walks. And they do their event on a Thursday night from 7 to 9. So what we try to do is do our event from 4 to 6, give you some time to maybe grab something to eat in Fort Langley, and then head off to the Fort Gallery from 7 to 9. However, that isn't happening in December, unfortunately. December scheduling is always a little bit more challenging, so the Fort Gallery event is next Thursday. But in 2018, watch for our wine and cheese to line up with their first Thursday of the month. And you can really make an evening of it. Come to Fort Langley, start in our office, check out some art, and then carry on to the Fort Gallery and check out some other wonderful things that are going on. So at the end of this broadcast, I will post the address for our office. If you don't know where it is, I'll remind you of the date. So that's, I'll say it again, Thursday, December 7th from 4 to 6 p.m. here at the office in Fort Langley. And I will also post the email address for our administrator, Lindsay, and she is the one that if you are an artist or you know of an artist that would be interested in being part of our Upstart Art program to get your artwork displayed in the office. Again, it's just a win-win situation for everything. It doesn't cost you anything. We offer the space for free. We love having our office decorated with rotating artwork. And again, community involvement, giving back, featuring some local artists. So I will put Lindsay's email address in the post as well. So if you want to get in touch with her, and she will schedule you in coming up in 2018. So that would be awesome. So again, thanks for listening, everybody, and watch for the information in the post. And I hope you can join us on Thursday night. Okay, have a great week, everybody. Bye.